Hi guys, today I'll be showing you how to make a crop top, a crop blouse, a flare crop blouse. So I'll be using this fabric for this tutorial, and then we'll need our bias strip to turn the neckline of the blouse. So what I'll do is to fold the fabric into two. I'm using 2 yards of sample lace. So if you're using the African print fabric, 2 yards should be for you as well. I'm a size 8. So after folding this way, I'll fold again into 2. So that means I'm folding into 4. Folding into 4. Okay. So this is my center, the center of the fabric. So I'm going to measure my shoulder measurement here. Measure my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 14 divided by 2, it's 7. So I'm going to mark 7 inches here, and then I'll put my sleeve measurement. I just want it short, so I'll put 7 inches for my sleeve. Like that. So my length, the length of my top is 24 inches, 24. So I'll mark the length from here downwards to 24 inches. And so you just add half an inch for your sewing allowance for the base. So I'll measure 24 all the way. So mind you, make sure you mark your fabric on the wrong side of the dress. So I'm going to cut that out. Now, because this is going to be like a flare dress, I need to curve in this point, this side where the 4 angles meet. We need to curve that in. So what do? I'm going to come to that sleeve measurement I marked earlier, and then I will just create a curve from here to meet this bend here. So you just do a freehand cutting from this point. So that's about that. Now, so I want to put my neck measurement, So the width I want is 7 inches. I want it 7 inches wide. So I'm going to be subtracting 1 from 7. That's 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I'll put 3 inches here. I deducted that 1 inch because by the time I'm turning the neckline with a bias, it will widen up by half inch on both sides of the neckline. So it gives me my 7 inches for the neck width. That's why I deducted it from the cutting process. So that's 3. Then the length of my neck line is 5. I'll use 5. Don't deduct anything from the neckline, because by the time you're turning in, it's going to just give you the accurate measurement. So you create a curve there. You can do a V-neck, you can do a round neck, you can do a sweetheart neck, depending on your preference. So this is basically everything about our cotton. Isn't this beautiful? It's a simple DIY that gets you on the go. Maybe you want to get something down the street or at the shopping mall. You can just wear your jeans and then put this on top of your camisole or your tank top or anything, and then you're good to go. So now we're going to take the bias strip. Take the bias strip. If you don't want your neck this wide, you can reduce it, but I'm just okay with this. So I can make mine into an off shoulder. I can take it across my shoulder and also hang it on top. So you place your bias strip on the right side and then you sew in the quarter inch round the neckline. And then once you're done sewing, you take this in like this, and then you sew, you top stitch round the neckline. So I'll do that and show you. So now I've turned my neckline with the bias strip. See how neat it is. So you can decide to hang this loosely on your body. It's already finished. If you have a zigzag scissors, you can just use it to trim the edges, or you can decide to sew it in. You top stitch round the hem of the flare crop blouse. But because I don't want this to hang loosely on my body, I'll just put my hip circumference, the quarter of my hip circumference. You can see that I've folded the dress back. I've folded the blouse back as if I want to cut. So you fold it back into two and you put a quarter of your hip circumference. Mine is 40 divided by 4 is 10. So I marked 10 with 1 inch seam allowance. Sorry, 1 inch ease. This is ease. So to know the length of my stitching, I'm going to come up here and then mark, my bust, the shoulder to bust is 10. My shoulder to bust is 10. But because I don't want, it revealing, so I can just come up by 1 inch and put 9. So shoulder to bust is 10 and my shoulder to under bust is 13. So I'm just going to be stitching from my bust line to the under bust, a short stitch on the straight line. So I'll do that for this part and the part at the back, and my dress is ready. Final outcome of the blouse. See how beautiful it is. So I've stitched mine a little here. I've stitched it a little here and there so that it's just fitted on my body. Not so fitted, but it gives it a bit of fitting. So I look forward to seeing your practicals. Reach out to me in the comment section so I know what you need me to teach you from time to time. Thank you. And please, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and that bell so that every time I post a new video, you'll be the first to get the notification. Thank you very much.